Hi friends, good morning. Like today we are going to have session on array. I have taken some of the examples to explain you into the better way. Like I have commented rest of the program and want to explain this one. Right. I have just created one class and my class name is array demo. You can see over here. And I have taken like public static void main, which you are familiar with. Like this is the main method. And to explain the concept of array, this is like one concept. This is called declaration and assignment. Say that I want to create one string array. What is array? Basically, array holds the fixed data type. You can say that fixed data size. It means you have to declare the size at the time of declaration. Fine. And if you are not declaring the size, like it will automatically take. And one more thing, like you cannot extend the size in between the program. Once the size is created, it is fixed. And suppose that this is int, it means this array will contain only integer type data. If you will try to put some string type, character type data or double, it won't allow you. You will throw a compile time error. Fine. So taking this example, it's kind of normal variable. Greater big bracket symbol is taken, and I am creating one array. The curly bracket will start, and these are the elements of array. You can say elements. Say that I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can easily see that I have taken 7 elements. Fine. But my indexing, to access the first element, my indexing will always start from 0. Say that I have taken here 11. Don't to confuse, I am taking here 11, 22, 33. This is my 44. This is 55. Say that 55. This is 66. This is 77. So this is integer type array which is having 7 elements. Fine. You can also create array in this way. Say that I am taking same similar kind of example to explain. Just going to create. You can remove this and you put over here. And we have to change your name because similar name are not allowed. I am taking here ARR7. You can see this is also one way of declaring array. Third is like that. You could also do. First, let me change the name. What you can do, you can put a spacing over here and remove a spacing over here. So this is also one way to allow like declare the array. Fine. So all are considered as similar. Fine. I will not use this. I am putting comments. So control shift forward slash is the symbol or shortcut to put some comments. You can say block comments. If you want, you can also select and right click and go to source and add block comment. You can see over here shortcut symbols are given. Add block comment and remove block comment. So add block comment. If you don't want to execute any code, you can put block comment. Fine guys. So I have created one array and like I have initialized. So that's why I have commented one dimensional array declaration and assignment. Now what you want to access elements in forward direction. Say that from 0 to 6. These are 7 elements, so indexing always will start from 0 to 6. So how you can do that? Via for loop. You are familiar with for loop. I have already explained for loop. So let me take one example of for loop. Say that for int because I is not known, I is equal to 0. For array, I should always be start from 0 if you want to access the first element. I is less than. So how you are going to get the length? So simply array name dot. You can find length method, length variable is there, not method, it's a variable. For every array, you will find this variable semicolon I plus plus. Curly bracket start, curly bracket close. Now just copy this entire array. Now put CISO, just paste it, and in between the big bracket, just use I. So what will happen? First, let me explain. First time the value of I is 0. So it will start from the 0. First time it will print 11. Next time again when it will come, so I would be incremented, and next time the value of I would be 1. So next time 22 would be printed. Similarly, when it will come to the 7th, say that the value of I is 7, it will come here, it will check the value of I should be less than 7, less than 7. Condition will be false, then it will come out of this loop. And let me print so that you can see the result. You can see over here, I am accessing the elements in this way. I think you are a bit familiar about one dimensional array. If you are not familiar, you can have a look. This is one way to access the element. Say that what if you want to access the elements from, you can say third element to last element. So how you are going to do that? Just you have to put 0, 1, 2. For accessing the third element, starting from the third element, always indexing the start from 0. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say that. Fine. I am going to run it. You can see over here what is happening over here. One more concept. What will happen if you will modify the value like this one? I have put deliberately, I have put equal to symbol. Like I want to generate some exception. What kind of exception it is going to generate? Just see. See over here, I am getting one kind of exception, that is array index out of bound exception. So why it is coming? Also see that you are accessing the value 7. Index 7 is not there. So that is why it is throwing one exception, that is array index of bound. So this is also interview question, conceptual question, like if you are trying to access the element which is not present inside the array, so at that time it is going to throw some kind of exception on the basis of indexing. Fine. And similarly, if you want to traverse it into the reverse order, how we are going to do that? Just copy it, paste it. The starting position would be changed, and this condition would be changed, like I minus minus. The starting position would be C. I dot length is giving 7. ARR dot length is giving 7. So for indexing, always starts from 6 in reverse order. This is sixth element. So I am just keeping minus 1 to make you understand why I am taking, because the value of ARR dot 7 is, ARR dot length is 7. 7 minus 1, 6. So indexing would be start from 6th position. Fine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, like that. And here my condition would be changed, like greater than equal to. Why equal to? Because I have to access the 0th element. So that's why I am taking. Now I am going to print this. Fine. You can see over here, first it has printed like in ascending order, second time it has printed in descending order. Fine guys. So these are the basic concepts about one dimensional array in detail. One more concept I will take some more example. Uh, you can see over here. What I did, I just created one array because this is also interview question. How you are going to create one dimensional array? So you have to look closer to it, like how you can do that. Say that I want to create one integer type array, int, arr. I am skipping this; it doesn't require at the time of declaration. And equal to new operator. New operator, it means new object should be created in the memory, and new int 5. So what will happen? It will create the size of 5 element into the memory, and continuous memory allocation would be allocated per array, and only similar kind of heterogeneous, you can say, homogeneous, you can say. Homogeneous elements are allowed inside the array. It means homogeneous means you cannot put different kind of member inside the array. Different kind of elements are not allowed. And size are fixed. It means once you have declared the size, next time you cannot increase or decrease the size. You can put blank, that is okay, but you cannot increase or decrease the size of array. Fine. This is also one way in which you can declare, and later on, if you want, you can put some value. Say that ARR1 something position number 0. You want to put, say that 50 semicolon. I am manually assigning some value into this location. Say that ARR 0 position should be 50. Now I want to change some value. ARR 1 should be 55. Again copying this. 5 elements are there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the difference between this one and this one? This is like a declaration I did, and assignment I am doing later. This is declaration and assignments are both at the same time. This is only declaration. So you can see the difference, because like this is also conceptual, declaration and assignment in this way, and only declaration in this way. New, not the array name, the type of array and the size. Fine. And if you want to access, just have a loop. That is fine. Just take one loop. And here you have to modify like ARR1. Similarly, ARR1. I am taking the same index. You can also change the index if it is required. You can also take different index. It depends upon you. Now I am going to run this. You can see over here what the values are coming. You can see over here. Just what I had did, just what the values are coming. So I am accessing all the 5 elements and it's allowing me to access. Fine guys. So these are the basic concept about one dimensional array. Now I will move to two dimensional array. I am taking an integer example. You can do the same with integer, character, string, whatsoever required. See what I did. This is the way of declaration. This is the way of declaration of two-dimensional array. Int 2 times big bracket. This is the name of array equal to new, the type of array and the size. It means you are taking row and this is column. You are taking row and this is column. Two-dimensional array, 4 rows, 2 columns. You can see over here. Just see, get it explained. It means memory would be allocated 4 twos are 8. 8 memory blocks would be allocated, and internally it will be managed sequence of 4 rows and 2 elements like for columns. Fine. This is another way declaring the array of a string. You can see over here, two-dimensional array, 3 row, 3 columns. You can also do the same in this way. This is, see the line number 46. What I am doing, I am taking one array name, fine, and here I am not giving any, you can say I am not giving any column number, fine. So what will happen when you will assign some value, so on the basis of that it will automatically create columns, fine. This is another way you can declare the two-dimensional array, and here you can find out this is the name of array and size of array, but you cannot put both blank over here. At least row should be there. Row is compulsory and column is optional. So column it will be automatically designed at the time of initializing the value. So that's fine, no problem. Some more examples of two-dimensional array. What will happen after the execution of this line? See over here. When you will execute this line of code, line number 51, so you can see I have declared two-dimensional array. It is called two-dimensional array. Fine. The big brackets can be kept also here, as I have told you. In the big bracket, and I am giving 3 elements, 3 elements, 3 elements. So it will automatically create the array of 3 by 3. What? 3 by 3. Because internally, this is first row, this is second row, this is third row. And in first row, this is first column, second column, third column. Second row, first column, second column, third column. In third row, first column, second column, third column. So you will see when it will be created and how it is going to manage. Now printing, how you are going to print it. Suppose that you have initialized something. You can see I am getting some red symbols over here, not like here, these are warnings, yellow symbols you can see. So why does coming? Because I have created one variable but I have not used. So that's why it is giving me warning message. Just I am putting comments. I don't require as of now. I am taking one example to access. This is two-dimensional array and 3 by 3. It means 3 row, 3 column. So how you are going to access that? You got the concept of loop, right? You got the concept of nested loop. You can say outer loop, inner loop. This is my inner loop and this will be for column. Outer loop is for row. I am putting here comments so that you can also understand. This is for row. Outer loop. This is outer loop. This is for column. Fine. You can see over here my two-dimensional array. I am having row 3. So my count will start from 0 to 3. And less than symbol it means 0 to 2. It will traverse to 0 to 2. So each time it will traverse the row. And when it will come to the first row, what will happen? My first element should always start from 0. 0 to 3. Why it is 3? Because 3 columns are there. In each row 3 columns are there. So you can internally say it is a table like structure and you are accessing a table. How you are going to do that? This you can see what I have taken, this is the name of my array ARR5, and you have to access a particular element, then you will pass index, say that I and j. I have taken I is for row number and j is for column number. So first time it will access 0 0 ARR 5 0 0, and the spacing I am giving manually, and when it will come out of this loop I am breaking the line. Why this statement is there? For breaking the line. Fine. And now I'm going to run this program. You can see over here results. It is coming internally 1 2 3. So 1 2 3 it is fine. 2 4 5 2 4 5 is also coming. 4 4 5 4 4 5 is also coming. Fine. Sometimes in the interview they will ask print only 1 4 5. So how you are going to do that? So when you will come to inner loop, you can put some condition like if I is equal to z, because when it will come inside now, this is called 0 0, it means 0 row 0 column. This is 1 row 1 column. Internally, like logically you are saying that second column, but indexing, for indexing point of view, it is 0 0, it is 1 1, it is 2 2. So you have to just put one condition, like if condition is required, and after putting if condition you are just printing, because at the time of printing you are checking only this value I want to print. So you can see, the first time 1 is printing, second time 4 is printing, last time 5 is printing. To elaborate more, I am just modifying the value 48 58. Now see 18 48 and 58. 18 48 and 58. Similarly you can do other operations too if required. So thank you guys, thank you. This was the basic concept, how to access two-dimensional array, how to declare and access two-dimensional array. No, one more example I would like to give. Say that I have taken some string type. Fine. That's fine. This is also fine. It's a 5 row 4 column. Let me modify it. I'm taking one example of a string so that to get you familiar about a string type array. Just reducing the size to 3. What I want to do, I'm just taking this example from here, coming out here. Fine. I'm declaring a array, not initializing here. Later on I want to initialize. If bracket is required, is equal to, I'll give it later. Say that it's 0 0. I will put value later. 2, it's 2 3 is 6, so I have to take 6, and I will modify the index later. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Right. So first time I will take 0 0 0 1 0 2. Next time I will take row number 1 row number 1 row number 1, and this time value is like column number 0 column number 1 column number 2. Just take any string, you can say I'm taking hello 1. Now here I am taking hello 2, I am taking hello 3, or taking hello 4, hello 5, hello 6. Just to explain you, like I'm only not only taking integer type, I can also take string type. So I have declared here, but not assigned at that time. I am assigning it later. Fine. You can Google it out. Like lot of examples are there. If you stuck somewhere, just get back to me. Like lot of examples on a string. Like you can also take. I am taking here. You can say in this. You can see I am taking here manually, but you can also take like a row and columns as per your requirement. Via length operator, my length variable is there, so also take in that way. So here you can see I have like 2 into 3, so I have to take 2 loops. Similarly, just I will modify whatever modification I require. Int should be 0 and it should be less than 2. It's 3, row number 2 है, so it's it 2. Taking here 2 and columns are 3, so I am taking here column as 3. You can see my columns are 3, so internal loop is for column, so I am taking here 3 and this I don't require. Just modify this. Name of my array is this, and here I am breaking the line, that's also fine. Now trying to execute, see what will happen. You can see my values are coming over here. Hello 1, hello 2, hello 3, hello 4, hello 5, hello 6. You can take in this way. Dot length. Fine. So it will give you rows, number of rows. Just to explain more, you can see over there is no result. For column you can take in this way. For column there is bit tricky. You have to check. Just let me explain. You have to access some particular row. You can pass 0 or you can pass I, that would be fine. Dot length. So for row it was very easy. I just got like array name dot length. So row it is giving fine. For column, for when it will come to particular row now, so on the basis of row how many columns are there, it will automatically, it's a called dynamic concept, it will automatically fetch and it will run. You can see over there are no changes. Fine. So this was a bit tricky and I wanted to give you like concept of this trick, so that's why I'm going to explain. You can see over here. Now that's fine. So thank you guys, thank you. This was like basic concept on accessing two-dimensional array. Why I have explained this topic? Not only for the interview. In interview they will be asking, and apart from that, when you are going to access dynamic elements in Selenium WebDriver, the concept of two-dimensional array is must. That is very essential, you can say. So that's why I have emphasized on this topic to get you familiar about array concept, like how you are going to access two-dimensional array of a string, how you are going to access two-dimensional array of integer, how you are going to access single dimensional array, how you are going to get the length of array. So these were basic concept, and thank you guys, thank you. That's all for today. Yesterday I missed out the session, so I recorded it today, and I will be posting this session in the Skype group. You can get this video from there. Thank you guys.